CynCity Live. My name is Cynthia Hickenbottom, and this is my city. Roll call from the Bronx to Brooklyn, Manhattan to Queens, and you too, Staten Island. You are my citizens. Thank you again for taking time out of your thriving lives to meet with us again here on CynCity Live. Sin City has a steadily increasing population of diverse and interesting citizens who want to meet you. Today, I want to introduce you to a new citizen. He is a native New Yorker, veteran MC slash DJ slash songwriter, rapper, actor. Let's hear it from him though. Sin City citizens, please welcome our newest Sin City Live citizen, DJ Cut King. Welcome to CynCity Live.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for being here.
Yes.
Chair,
yes,
please.
Yes.
Let's get right to it though.
Okay.
All right. Okay. You were born and raised in the Bronx.
BX.
So that makes you an original Sin City citizen.
BX.
How long have you been DJing?
Since I was 14, so that would make it, wow, that's a long time.
That many years, huh?
That's about 36 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's a good run.
That's a good
Do you
run.
remember your first gig?
My first gig was actually in the building I lived in the lobby.
Where's that?
That's the 1065 University Avenue, Bronx,
High
New York.
Bridge,
High
in the
Bridge.
house. The bridge in the house.
That's right. That's right.
But you know something that I find very interesting is that you grew up in such a musically exciting time with historical changes. You grew up like disco, R&B, hip hop, rap, house music, and there was some historical changes, especially as far as the Academy Awards went. So how did all of those changes influence your taste in music?
Well, as a DJ, of course, you kind of got to play for everybody.
Uh-huh.
I'm hip hop to the core.
Yeah.
But as a DJ, you got to play for the party.
Right.
So when we played disco, we played house, you had to play some reggae, you had to play it all. So that's how you get yourself acclimated to all these different genres of music,
And that's how you keep getting those gigs.
That's how you keep the music, how you keep the money coming in.
So how about the change like with the Academy Awards? How now it's like they didn't even recognize hip hop or rap. But now they're having more awards for that.
They have no choice.
Yes.
It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Right.
You can't ignore it forever.
Right. Not forever.
It's different. It's not the same as it used to be, but you cannot ignore that much activity going on in hip hop.
Exactly.
Not at all.
Exactly. So now let me ask you about now, this is so crazy because like you were saying about all the different genres.
Right.
Now, back in the day, you had to pack all of those albums into crates, carry them to the club, along with the turntables, the lights, all that equipment. Oh my goodness, what was that like?
DJs just don't know how good they got it now, okay? Just like you said, you had to play different genres of music, so you had to have actual wax records that you carrying around in crates.
Exactly.
Not only that, you had to have amplifiers, you had to have speakers,
lights.
You had to have lights. You had to have you had a whole entourage of people that would help you go out.
Or your roadies.
Now going home is a whole nother story.
They done got paid.
Yes. They want to come out, they want to party, but when it's time to go home, they gone and you stuck with most of the work. But yeah, it was a lot more work. DJs got it good nowadays.
And the thing about that is this, it's like, okay, so now you got this wax and it's like 2 sides and like 12 records. So you got to know exactly where to place the needle and
going.
It's like,
yes.
oh my
and
goodness.
you ain't got much time to figure that out. You got to know. Like you said, album got like 12, 13, 14 different songs.
Yeah.
You got to know which song to go to, which side of the record.
Yeah.
Different.
And it's not even that bright. There's not that much light.
No, you're dealing with what your environment.
Yeah.
People want to party in the dark. People don't want a whole bunch of light going on.
And then the thing about that is that you have to judge how people are dancing and everything, and judge the room, because you could come in there with a whole playlist, and then all of a sudden it just changes.
You better learn how to change your mind.
I heard that.
Learn quick how to change your mind. That's right. Your name will be Mud. Okay.
So tell me now, with the new technology, tell me about that.
It's easy. It's easy, and I'm not against it.
Right.
Trust me, I'm all about easy work.
Yeah.
All right, but now you bring a laptop. That's it. You pull up the song and you put it on. That's it.
But okay, so what about
that? Well, it's different kind of. You still can use some turntables. Some people still use turntables. You have controllers. You have CD turntables. So it's different. Everyone has their own favorite.
Right.
Me myself, I'm a CDJ DJ. So I don't really want to carry around heavy turntables, but I have them. I did not give up on them, but I like easier work. That's it.
But you still got your vinyl, right?
I got vinyl.
I bet you do.
got vinyl.
And you know what I heard the other day is that vinyl is now outselling CDs.
I can't see how that happens. But CDs, I don't know. CDs, they don't seem to last forever, and vinyl does.
Especially if you don't keep it in the sun.
Right. Even you keep it in the case, it skips when you play. It's like, come on.
You got to keep that needle sharp.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So do you have any upcoming gigs that my citizens can attend?
All I can tell you about right now is my radio show that's on every Thursday.
What?
From 6 to 8. That's Grand Groove Radio, Unlimited Radio.
Say that again.
Grand Groove Unlimited Radio. It's an app you have to download. And I'm on Cut King from 6 to 8 every Thursday.
So where do they download it from? Like
any app. App Store, wherever you download your stuff from, that's where you get it from.
Okay, and this will be repeated on the included in the credits at the end of the show. So make sure you keep, get your pens and pencils out, or if with your devices or whatever. Okay. So now let's get down to the get down.
Talk to me.
All right. Now, CynCity citizens want to know when there's going to be another swinging, slamming, groundbreakers party. Oh my goodness! It was food. It was different entertainers. It was setups, table setups, but it was a blast. Groundbreakers.
Big shout out to my mellow brother, Little Rodney C from the Groundbreakers. I am the official DJ for the Groundbreakers. Right now, we are gonna relaunch the Groundbreakers. I do not have a specific date for you, but we are gonna relaunch the Groundbreakers. We are working on some other things right now. If anyone's familiar with Double Trouble, that's Rodney C and KK Rockwell. KK Rockwell is no longer want to be a part of Double Trouble, so I will replace him as Double Trouble, the second member.
Okay.
So that's coming up soon too. So it's some things coming up. I don't have specific dates for anyone right now, but some big things are coming.
So you keep us informed. Definitely. So we can be the first ones to break it?
Definitely.
All right. I am so looking forward to that. Because we really miss those parties. We really do. So when you're not DJing and writing, you're acting.
Yeah, something I picked up on, yes.
So now the actor's bug bit you twice. Time Matters and Colorblind. Thanks. Which one do you want to talk about first?
Thanks to my brother from another mother, Mikey J. He's an award-winning artist. He's a producer. He's a writer, a director. and he saw something in me that I didn't see myself,
Uh-huh.
and he asked me to do a role, and I enjoyed doing it, and he said I'm good at it. So First Time Matters is the first movie. It's about a man who had his daughter kidnapped because of uh, some shenanigans his brother did, and they wanted revenge. So that's what that's about.
Wow.
Him getting his daughter back.
Wow.
Colorblind is more so on the idea and ideology that color matters, black and white, so on and so forth.
Uh-huh.
And it really gets into how color matters.
Right. So how was it walking the red carpet? Ah! Did you pose?
You gotta pose. You gotta pose. It makes you feel like a star for a minute, just for a hot minute,
Well, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. I would have loved to see that. I'm sorry I missed it. I know it's like I missed the invitation. It's like, I'm sorry. So now, all these years that you've been writing, I mean, you must have enough composition notebooks to fill like the Library of Congress.
The funny thing is, I don't write. I memorize.
Get out of here.
So I get an idea and I go over it over and over again, piece by piece, until I finish what I consider a rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all in my head. I don't write things down.
That way nobody can steal it.
That's true. That's true. Plus my penmanship is horrible.
But can you read your own writing?
Yes, I can.
Well, now with technology, you could just.
That's right.
How's your typing? But you got to leave it. It's a legacy because I have heard you rap. Oh my goodness. Your lyrics are smoking. Your tracks are hot.
I think lyrical content is important.
Oh, definitely.
You have to say something. You have to be clever. That's what I enjoy about writing and performing.
And you're writing, your lyrics are something that people want to hear. All right. Something people are inspired by.
You're saying something.
Uh-oh. Sounds like we're getting into something. Something.
Don't want to talk about.
Sound like we're getting into something.
Something. Because I'm trying to tell you something.
Uh-oh. So now we're teasing. Well, got any CDs?
No CDs, but I got music.
All right. I know you got music. Because you know what? I think we've teased them long enough. All right. DJ Cut King.
Give them a taste.
DJ Cut King. Can you please try to tell us something? All right. Cut King has agreed to perform 2 of his performances. 2 performances for us. All right. Of 2 that he has written. The first one is titled, I'm Trying to Tell You Something. And it was originally a song that now has become written word. The second performance is It's All About You. And child, please, you're gonna enjoy both of them. So without further ado, DJ Cut King.
Let's go.
Hit it.
This is a song called I'm Trying to Tell You Something. It was a song, now I'm turning it into a poem. Here we go. I'm here to start something, but I won't see the finale if I stir up too much. I'll be caught in some alley, shot to death and left to die. There's not many leaders left, but that's not why we lack the skill to keep the will. Our only thrill is to make the bill. But to make the bill, we gotta step on others. Who cares if they're mothers, lovers, or brothers? I care, but I'm one against many. And it's like a million to my penny. But my penny's gonna make a move. My penny's gonna show and prove. My penny's gonna multiply. Why should I sit back and be a subtle guy? I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm skeptical, very ethical. I can't accept the bull you attempt to pull, cause I can't be bought and I won't be sold. You can whip and scold, the tradition's old news, and I refuse to let you get ahead of me. You chosen that man instead of me? Deep within, I begin to question the reason. Is it the color of my skin make you my enemy? Nah, I'll just pity you. Because that's the only thing that's going to get me to what I want to be in life. I'm a believer, got to achieve because I'm an achiever. You treat me cruel, and I'll treat you kinder. Not playing with your mind, that's just a reminder. But when I draw the line, don't ask me why. Step back and live, step forth and die. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. Slam Sam, he's not my uncle. How could he be sending my people in the jungle to kill and be killed, to shoot and be shot? Nah, I'd rather not come home to a plot. I'd rather fight for my right, get black off crack, and the monkey off our back. Who's the monkey? He's not a hunky or a junkie. He's a well-known flunky, young, ripe, living off hype, setting morals on a stereotype, and that's because he don't know what time it is. The only world he knows is his. We got almost everything, but there's only one thing missing. There'll be no ass kissing. Do you agree? Because for me, that's fine. There'll be no behind kissing of no kind. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. If you understand, stand over, not under. Overstand, be a man, and don't wonder whether another's gonna wanna. Take what's yours, leave it hurt in some corner. I overstand, they trying to shove us in a ditch. Veto the minimum wage, ain't that a bush for you? Nah, he's not for you nor me. And our society's considered a minority. Homeless, AIDS, and I'm underpaid, and they're spending $20 million on a damn parade, $40 million on a trial, and sending monkeys to space. And I know they're spending billions on political ratio, but pay teachers lower so we get less knowledge. Cut financial aid, that's less college. Somebody please tell me how that sound. But you can't keep a good man down. Nah, you can't keep a good man down. I'm trying to tell you something. It's all about you, and that's how I'm living. Take from my fans, nah, I'm always giving back to the crowd, cause the crowd is on my backbone. Watch me perform, I'm gonna slap on a beat like this with my rhyme, cause I'm an artist giving deep appreciation to the fan, which is the hardest. If you say ho, while I'm doing my show, right from the intro, I perform like a pro, and I stop if my show's not tip top, and if the kick happen to drop, the snare's gonna pop, and if you don't like it, I got trouble. Gonna have to change it up on the double, cause I came here to do what you like. Wanna hear you say yeah when I rock the mic. If I say I'm fresh, don't say I guess, cause you don't know the power you possess. You have the freedom of speech, so speak your freedom. More whack-ums easier, we really don't need them. All we need is dedication, crowd participation. If you want a party, we need MC renovation. It seems to be the natural thing to do, and I'm letting you know, yo, it's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. Look at King Cap C and I hold no grudge. Who's better or the best? Hey, you're the judge. And I may not be your favorite. Just try to keep my name in good spirit, cause I came to entertain. But if you complain, then I can't remain, and I'm out in the rain. As a rhymeologist, I'll be dismissed. I might be pissed, but I can't resist. If I'm me there. If it's me you can't stand, then I'm out of here. I might try to hush it up or keep it incognito. Can't overrule it like the prayers with the veto. Whatever you say, it deserves to be heard. It's a matter of opinion, but it's your word and your word stands. Cause you make demands, and I need all of y'all to be my fans. But I'm not gonna beg, give an arm and a leg. If you think I will, go suck on a neck. I am the man, can't you understand? And I'ma do all I can to stay in demand. And if not, well, I guess I'm through. Cause I'm letting you know, yo, it's all about you. 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 I'm a politician, but I make no promises. Here's why picking me should be unanimous. I'm a good Samaritan, a humanitarian, African-American, not a Rastafarian. Keep my hair braided, but I won't be degraded. To the top I made it, and I won't be persuaded to be a juvenile. My mug's not on file. You want a profile, and for you I'll smile, but I won't say cheese, so don't say please. Wanna keep fans and not enemies. You think it's all about me? That's not true. You're the one I please, so it's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. Listen. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you.
DJ Cut King.
Hey,
Citizens, now you know what I'm talking about, right? Now you know what I'm talking about. Oh, now, let's talk about, I'm trying to tell you something.
like I said, it was a song that I turned into a poem, and I did that in the late 80s. You know,
Uh-huh.
lately I've performed it in audiences. So when I say, the audience says, I'm trying to tell you something, okay? And I've gotten, gotten
Audience
some positive.
participation,
A
I
lot
love
of audience, they love it, yes.
Because that's what you're, I mean, those lyrics are still, because you said you wrote this in the late 80s.
Late 80s,
But those lyrics are still relevant today.
they are.
All right?
Unfortunately.
Yes, exactly. A lot of that stuff, Bush, Trump.
Right.
Okay, now it's all about you.
Well, that's a recorded song, an actual recorded. Bainbridge Street Records, produced by Ben Cenac, aka Cosmo D from the group
Oh, get
Nucleus.
out of here. Uh-huh.
They did Wiki,
Cosmo D from outer
Jam
space.
on it. All of that. Yes, yes, yes. And that song is really telling people that you don't have to listen to what radio tells you, what video tells you. It's really what you want to hear.
Right.
You have to understand the power that you possess.
Exactly.
And you can hear, because in the radio world, they play what they want to hear over and over and over and over again.
Right.
They bleed it in your head until you like the song.
Exactly.
It should be something you want to hear, not what they want you to hear.
Because you can always change the channel.
That's right.
And don't buy it.
Understand that's the power you have to
Right.
change the channel.
Exactly.
Yes. Not this channel. Don't change from CynCity, whatever you
see, but you like this channel. You're liking this, okay? We are entertainment and education as well. So I want to be able to have my citizens view your movies. Time Matters and Colorblind. Where would they be able to view them?
Well, you can watch the trailers at this point on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
You pull up either one of them, you'll be able to see the trailer. Unfortunately, I'm not in the trailer,
Oh.
but you'll get an idea of what the movies are about.
Uh-huh.
And when we actually release the movie, I'll have all that information.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it will be seen first here on CynCity Live because we have the N.
That's
Okay?
right. That's right.
So that's for both time matters and colorblind, right?
Yes. Yes. There's a few other movies coming along the line
Uh-oh.
as well, but I'm gonna hold that back for now.
That bug the bitch you good. It's how you find something you good at and
Again.
take it and run with it.
Thanks to Mikey J.
All right. Shout out to Mikey J.
That's right.
Speaking of shout outs, got any other shout outs?
Well, I can't do an interview about me DJing from back in the 80s without saying my DJ Jazz the Great. That was my DJ. That's my nephew as well.
Uh-huh.
But
Well, you got that, everybody, all right? And anybody he forgot, he loves you too. DJ Cut King, I want to thank you so much for appearing here with us
Thank you for
and
having
meeting
me.
my citizens.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Yes.
Well, citizens, we just heard the CynCity bell. That's our 2-minute warning signaling the end of our CynCity Live citizens meeting. CynCity is my city, but CynCity Live would not be possible without my CynCity citizens behind the cameras. I applaud you all. This meeting of the CynCity Live citizens is adjourned.